Hello, welcome to the Daily Bible Podcast. My name is William Hemsworth. Thank you so much for joining me for today's show. Well, first and foremost, I apologize for not having a show on Saturday. My internet router went out, and so I have a new router. We got a strong connection. We are good to go. We're going to continue the show. We're going to continue in Matthew chapter 13, and today we're going to look at verses 51 and 52. So Matthew chapter 13, verses 51 and 52 say, "Have you understood all this?" They said to him, "Yes." And he said to them, "Therefore every scribe who has been trained for the kingdom of heaven is like a householder who brings out of his treasure what is new and what is old." So here Jesus is talking to his disciples. He's asking them, do you understand what I'm saying here? And he makes a reference between the old covenant and the new covenant. And so during Jesus' time, a scribe were those legal experts in Judaism. Like they knew the letter of the law. They knew what the covenant was. They knew the letter of it. Sometimes they missed the spirit of it, but they knew the letter of it. They knew what it said in black and white terms. But here Jesus is talking about something more. He's talking about the apostles, the disciples, the apostles and the disciples here. And here Jesus is equipping them to teach and to evangelize. And so they're teaching and evangelizing the world about the treasures that are hidden in the Old Covenant, hidden in the Old Testament, that are making themselves known in the New Covenant or the New Testament. And we see this as a common theme in Matthew's ministry. You see Matthew's ministry in his writing here, in his own gospel that we're studying, or we're making our way through, follows this pattern. He uses Old Testament references to explain their own fulfillments in Jesus Christ. So a very important theme in Matthew's gospel. Many times in Matthew's gospel, Matthew's calling Jesus the new Moses, because his audience, Matthew himself was writing primarily to a Jewish audience at the time. And so his Jewish audience would know the connection that Matthew was making between the Old Testament and all those prophecies in the Old Testament and their fulfillment in Jesus Christ. So thank you for joining me on this episode of the Daily Bible Podcast. Catch me tomorrow. We have a strong internet connection, always a good thing. Thanks for your patience. God bless you. Have a great day.